Good. What a pleasure it is to be here, ladies and gentlemen, supporting your wonderful candidate, Emma. But more importantly, to be here to win the quiz, because I don't lose anything, right? I come here, I come to win. And it wouldn't be an SNP function, of course, without a raffle. And without, of course, a signed bottle of the golden nectar from the First Minister. So we have, I think, some of that as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, for members new, for members not so new, I shan't look at welcome to this fundraiser. I have been doing a lot of trying to encourage folk to get involved in the campaign. Often I get asked in the campaign trail, I get asked what makes a good elected member. What is the quality that they need? People ask me, I know what you're thinking. Sit down already. But they ask me what makes a good public servant. Is it the charm? Is it the charisma? Is it good looks and the eyelashes? What is it that you need to be a good public servant, to be a good politician? And as important as knowing the policy inside out is, as important as understanding policy and government policy, as much as important as it is to understand also politics inside out, have the charisma, be good at public speaking, be good at engaging, all of these things are important. But the most important thing, and we try to foster in the SNP, is that you have to have empathy with people. You have to be caring. You've got to understand the problems that people have and be willing to empathise with that. And the problem with the Westminster Lot, excluding our wonderful six, of course, the problem with the Westminster Lot is that they think they've got a job for life. Mundell's no different. They think they've got jobs for life. They think they can just put on a blue rosette or put on a red rosette, whatever colour rosette it is, and they'll get elected no matter what comes may. But this election is different. There is a seismic shift in the tectonic plates of Scottish politics. That is happening because of people like you. But caring and empathy and compassion is what is needed in politics, and what is needed in Westminster politics more than ever before. And you and I know that because of the communities that we work in, because of the communities that we live in. And by God, it's needed more than ever before. I come from Glasgow, but I know the challenges that you have in all parts of the constituency. Emma telling me, even in those affluent parts, like Peebles, for example, of the constituency, fairly affluent parts of the constituency, that have food banks. Food banks. 21st century, where people are having to beg for a handout for bread and milk, where the condemned cuts have forced upon us the tragic phenomena of in-work poverty. Here, in the 21st century, a country as rich as ours and wealthy, the disabled being forced into work because they're fit to work. They're fit to work. I was talking to a gentleman in my own constituency, stabbed in the back as a teenager in a gang fight, paralysed from the neck down, being told that he's fit to work. This is the levels of, this is what we have to challenge. This is why we need compassion in our politics. Compassion is a part of who we are as a society. It's part of the Scottish society. I was reading with great pleasure hearing from Emma that she's a senior vice president of the Females Burns Club. Is that right? Right, great. So Keane Burnsian, who will keep me right. But of course the bar, Rabbi Burns himself, was a man of great empathy. Of course he was. A man of great love. I love to the ladies, of course, we know, but empathy as well. You know, he showed empathy. That universal quality and commonality with his fellow man and woman. You know, the rank is but the giving stamp, the man's the gouge for all that, but the person's value comes from the common humanity. Take that aside and think, he even showed empathy to slaves. Try doing that in the 1700s. Easy enough to show empathy to slaves now, try doing the 1700s with the slaves and men. Or even to take out the human race. The man even showed empathy to animals, the moose. Very sorry that man's dominion has broken nature's social union. Something like that. You know, so even to a mouse, he showed empathy. And we've got people now, the elite, the Westminster elite, in politics, forget showing empathy and compassion. They're kicking those who are already down for a recession that they had nothing to do with and not their fault. And in Emma, we've got somebody who cares. I'm reading her background as a nurse. I've read her background in the community activities that she's been involved in. And forget all the other great qualities that she does have, and she has many of them. The greatest quality she's got is that she cares. We need people in politics to be caring. We do this because we don't believe independence is an end to itself. Independence has never been an end to itself for the SNP. Neither should it ever be an end in itself. It's a means to a better Scotland. It's a means to a fairer Scotland. It's a means to a more compassionate Scotland. And that's why we do what we do. Because we don't just want 40, 50 plus MPs for the sake of it. So we can have a great party in the morning with 88, high-five each other and come back to these kind of events and feel good about ourselves. It's not why we do what we do. We do it because we care. And because we care about this country, and we care about those people that are in this country. Our mission in this constituency is very simple. You've got the last Tory standing. You've got that Tory, of course, who's half the number of panders that we've been saying over the last 5 years. Come May the 7th, I want the Tory to pander ratio to be even better. That is your mission, should you choose to accept. And we are, at the absolute diametric opposite of what the Conservatives stand for. We are on one side, and they are completely on the other. While they are there to hammer the poor, they are there to balance the books and the backs of the poor, we are there to say that actually nobody in this country should be poor. That actually those that are worst off, we should be lifting, we should be increasing the standard, we should be giving a helping hand to, and those with the broadest shoulders should be taking the ball. And we see the polls, I can't help but look at them. I try not to because it makes me nervous, it makes me a little bit frightened. Not because I have any reservations about wonderful candidates being MPs, I'm delighted about that. But I've been in this position before. I think the SNP, those that have been in the party before, have seen our poll ratings, maybe not quite at this astronomical level, but at good levels. But we know that it can only be done through one way. Polls will not be a reality unless every single one of you and more do what we always have to do. That you pound those pavements. That you climb, well, there's not much tenements, but it's tenements. If you wear out the soles of your shoes and your trainers, if you knock every single door and look into the whites of people's eyes and persuasion, that is the only way we will get victory on May the 7th. And I've got every confidence because I know those 102,000 activists. I saw a snapshot of them on the weekend at the conference. The energy, the passion, the motivation, the buzz, they were just ready for this. And Scotland is changing, but it can only change with your help. So my plea, my request, with 37 days to go, not that anybody's counting, 37 days to go, I plead with you, I urge you, I request you to go out there and let's do this, not for the SNP, as important as that is and as much as I love the party. Let's do it for Scotland. Let's do it for the better days that are ahead. And I promise you, if we do that, independence for this country will be closer than it's ever been before. And it will come for all that. It will come. And this will be a step on the way, but more importantly, a step for a better Scotland. So I look forward to hearing the result. I'm going to be doing, I think, the programme straight after the polls close, and I look forward to the text message coming in to tell me that the last Tory in Scotland has won.